Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Throwback Thursday. I'm here with Jason.
Hey.
And we're going to play another game of Mordheim. Now, if you missed last episode, there's some spoilers coming up. I lost another warband leader. Because of, Skaven tradition, he was probably murdered by his underlings after showing weakness and being clubbed to death. As he yells, "Help me," Starscream then caves his head in with a rock. So, in typical Skaven fashion. So take a look at the current warbands. I did have a guy come up from the ranks immediately, who I should have named Starscream, actually. That would have made perfect sense. To take over the warband. I'm probably also making references now that you guys are way too young to understand. I hope some of you do. Tell me in the comments that some of you are as old as I am. We'll take a look at the current warband rating for the rats, take a look at it for the orcs and goblins, and we'll get started. All right, so here are the orcs, starting to get armored up with some light armor and shields. We've got two big uns with spears, shields, light armor. We've got a Garoff shaman with a spear, and I think he can't wear armor. That's right, so he didn't buy him armor. The boss has a halberd, or did you buy him a spear?
He's got a spear.
He's got a spear now, shield, light armor, and
Well-Ard.
Well-Ard. Yeah, I think everybody who can have Well-Ard now has Well-Ard for +1 armor saves. Everyone's got a 4+ save. We got Trolley the Troll back here. And then we've got two boys with axes and swords. They also got light armor. And that means we've got 7 men in the warbands ready to rock and roll. Here's the Dreaded Woo, now short a rat-faced killer. This is Method Rat, donning the guise of the rat-faced killer with some fighting claws. He might not show up, though. He's got an old battle wound. He could just take off. We got Old Dirty Rat the Wizard, Rat Quan and Ratadana. And then we've got the Ratsa and Red Rat as my two Black Skaven. Well, sorry, a Black Skaven and a Verminkin who got promoted. Killabee back here is my Rat Ogre, and the Clan, which is my unit of Verminkin. That's my total warband for the Skaven. Dreaded Woo. We are set up for Defend the Find. Jason got a Weirdstone map, and that means he decided to go for treasure. Now, Defend the Find, you have to be within 6 inches of a building at the end of the game. And if you are, you defend it, and every hero you have in range of that building when the game ends gets you an additional shard of Weirdstone that just goes right into your cache. Now, the attacker wins the game if he has more standing models around the building, or within 6 of the building, at the end of any turn. So if I run up and I go first, and then you charge me, knock a bunch of my guys down, you can basically defend it. But yeah, if my warband basically outnumbers you there, the game ends. But either side for the heroes there get the Weirdstone. So I have to kill your heroes to keep you from getting Weirdstone. So no matter what, if our heroes are standing up, it's going to be a nice rich game for both of us. It's going to be around the building. I can place my warband anywhere on any table edge within 6 inches, and then we roll to see who goes first. We don't roll to see who goes first. The attacker always does go first, which means I can't just run my warband within range of the building and then just win. He always has a chance to charge me and get me off the building. If my warband leader even shows up, he does. No old battle wound for Method Rat. Deployed, we've got Red Rat hanging out over here with Ratadana and the Killabee, my giant rat ogre. We have a line of Verminkin, and then we've got, this is the Ratsa and Method Rat. We've got Ratadana hanging out with Old Dirty Rat up top. We're going to move up 5 inches. Try and get to the defenders here. We're all ringed around the building. Everyone's just going to walk. Now, the Method Rat is going to run. Yeah, he's just going to go for your boss. He's like, "You killed my friend. You can't kill me." We're not going to get that close. Ogre is going to run. He's within 6 of a hero, so he does not have to make a stupid test. And he's going to hang it over here with him, just being in bind. Movement's done. Shooting phase. We're going to throw some slings. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slings into your boss. 9, we're just going to do them all at the same time. They will hit because they moved on 5s. Sorry, actually on 4s because they're both skill 4. And then they will wound on 5s. So yourself is 4. No wound. You ran, so it's your turn 1.
Troll.
There's baits. No, it's 9. He's going to roll dice. 4+ means he will shamble forward half speed. So he goes 3 inches and bumps into the barrels and then does nothing. Charge come first.
Gonna charge with the leader? No.
No.
You can come.
Not gonna fall for it? That's probably the best idea. Moving, getting all the reinforcements nearby. And the biggins both making way to fight the wall. Now there is a rat ogre, of course, on this side, which is problematic at best. Eamon is gonna try and Garoff my rat. Try and knock him into Ratadana. Oh, cranks it! Big number, so I go back D6 inches. And if I collide with a model, both take a strength 3 hit. So I'm going to go back 5 inches, and both him and Ratadana are going to take a strength 3 hit. End up over here. And it'll be a strength 3 hit against Radadana. On a 4, you'll wound him. I'm just gonna put it on these flat. That's a 6. There's never criticals for magic. And 1 just means face up. It's knocked down. And then a 6 to wound, toughness 5. You wound him. He's not out because he's got multiple wounds. He's got 2 wounds left. Duking me backwards. That was terrible. All right, so shooting phase over. No combat. It's over to the Skaven again. Charges. The boss gonna charge. And this is Method Rat. He's gonna charge this orc boy. Going 12. Charging with these guys at all. They're gonna stand still. I think you can't charge now, unfortunately, because you are got a friend behind you. He will just stand up and move half during the remaining moves phase. He will, however, charge this boy. It's gonna be Red Rat into here. No stupid test for the Rat Ogre because he has a friend within range. So we're just gonna have him move 6 because he can. And you'll stand behind him. Wizard now, he's gonna march up to here and be in this window. Quan's gonna go 12 and go hang out in this window over here. Whoop with the sling. We will march. Or not march, I guess we could march, but we're not gonna bother. We're just gonna go hide behind this wall with the Ratsa. So we're gonna start off with Noddoom. Noddoom is a spell, which is D6 strength 1 hits. Of rats as I throw a big cloud of rats at you for my wins. We're not going to do that. We're going to curse you instead, make you reroll your successful armor save. That sounds like a better idea. On a 6. Does not go off. Shooting phase, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes. They're all going to double tap their slings now, so 10 shots into your boss. On 3s now, Bliss skill 4, and short range. So that's going to be that many hits, which is 8. Wounding on 5s. A hail of rocks, 2 crits and 2 normal. The 2 crits, just double wounds, but regular armor saves, so you get to make 6 armor saves. You can do it, you're fine. So 4 plus armor, because it's well-ard. Oh, he makes 5 of them. So well-ard plus light armor plus his shield. He makes all but 1. See if I take you out. I don't. You're stunned though, face down. Rocks and garbage just knocked him off his perch and that was it. So that's shooting phase over. We'll do some melee. I charged a boy here with my Method Rat. He's got 2 swords and charge, so he's gonna go first. Weapon skill 4, so hitting on 3s, doesn't hit at all. Fantastic. Go ahead and try and kill my new Warband leader. On 4s, 1 hits. Can't parry that because it's a 6. Force to wound.
No wounds.
Okay, why is it 2 rolls?
Because he's got 2 weapons.
Yeah, you hit me once. Let's just roll again. Now you wound me. And it is just knocked down. Face up rather. Do better. You charge 2 swords. Hitting on 3s. Open skill 4. 1 hits. You can try and parry it on a 6. You do not. Red Rat is what strength? He's weapon skill 5 actually. Strength 4, so 3s. Sorry, 4s rather. Wounds. -1 of your save. So is that the one with well-ard?
No, that's just a boy.
Oh, a boy. So light armor's not in because I'm strength 4. And then on a 5-6. No, you're just stunned, face down. Lean back. You've got 2 guys stunned, which is not 25%, so you are not making a red test.
Start with the troll.
11. He continues to eat grass. 1 to 3, 4 to 6. He 4 to 6 stumbles forward and bumps into the boxes again. He just hits the boxes, yeah. He hits train, so he stops. You guys roll over face up. Whoop. Going in. Okay, fear tests first, because I cause fear.
Oh, yeah.
So for the shaman, he's fine. And then for the biggin, fine as well. They both go in. With this fella to try and get the experience point from taking my boss out. Do you want to cast a spell? Can you cast a spell? No magic. We're going straight to combat. Which one are we doing first? You can try and step on a neck.
Can my leader crawl?
He can, yeah. He can crawl behind the boxes. It's probably a good idea.
Because then you can't shoot at him with a bazillion rocks.
That's true. So you can step on my neck with the big one. All you have to do is roll 3+ on 1 dice. Yep, he's out. Same with Red Rat. Step on the neck of that fella on a 4. I do just got 2 swords, so I still do. Charge, so you go first. 2 dudes with spears. Who's going first? The shaman or the biggin?
Biggin.
Okay, hitting on, I'm weapon skill 3. So 3s. Hits. Crit. What kind of crit? Just 2 wounds, so you take 1 wound, and then the other wound, if it's a 5+ is out of action. You just kill him. Fantastic. Well, yeah, so I lost my leader and my Rat Ogre that turn. That was tremendous, but I'm still not quite enough for a route test. So let's do some charges. All right, charging. 3 are charging him, 2 are charging him. Whoop, like so, 10 inches. And these 2 are charging 10 inches over to here. He's going to charge a leader. He's going to charge a shaman. And he is going to charge your biggin. We're going to do some slingshot into your troll, who is just standing around looking at boxes. He's like, there's something good in this box. Yeah, I'm going to hit you. Long range. I am not. And we're going to try and curse this biggin with my spell on a 6. Goes off. You're cursed. You reroll successful hits and armor saves. Combat 3 vermin cannon into your biggin. You got a spear, so we dice off, so he goes first. So you're gonna get this. We'll roll off again for the last one, but I have 2 that go before you. 2 go before you. They have swords on 4s. Both hit, can't be parried. Neither wounds. They're daggers. 1 hits on a 5. Doesn't wounds. And then we roll off again for the last verminkin. You go first. Try and stab him because he hasn't attacked yet, I guess. You miss, and then back at you on 4s. Oh, I forgot. These guys have 2 attacks each. So I get another 4 attacks with swords. The first one hits, and that with his sword, and then doesn't wound. And I have 2 more attacks from swords than the other guys. They both hit, and one's a crit, one's a wound. The crit is 2 wounds, no armor save plus 2. So go ahead and try and make the wound for the other one, but you're out of action no matter what. Now these guys rolled an extra attack last round. 2 fighting this boy. So they have 4 sword attacks on 4s. And then on 5s they wound. Nope. And then they have 2 dagger attacks because they'll make them as their offhand attacks. They miss completely. You can go ahead and punch one or punch both.
You can try to take it 1.
Okay. On 4s, both hit, can't be parried. 4s to wounds. Nothing. Grab, step on his neck. All you need is 2 attacks here. All one has to wound on a 4. Yeah, we wounds. You can make your armor save though. You are at -1 because I am strength 4, so you have a 5+ save. Nope, he's out. Last but not least, we've got the Ratza, which charges your sorcerer. You got a spear though, so we'll dice off so he goes first. I got not good, you get a better, so you can try and stab me. 4+, negative. I'm weapon skill 4, so I'm hitting with 2 swords. Both hits. You can't parry because you don't have a sword. Wounding on 4, strength 4. Oh, sorry, actually wounding on 5, so only strength 3. So nothing. We've got, that's going to be Ratadonna trying to stab your biggin. We both go first, so rolling off to see who's going to attack. And I once again roll a 1, so you get to stab me first. And miss. And then I got my sword, which hits. And doesn't wound. And I got my dagger, which misses. Your turn. Gonna fight it out. Gonna try and fight the wave of verminkin with their 1,000 attacks.
No.
No, you're gonna bug? Alright, he's gonna boogie. Game ending, I only have 1 hero in range of the building. All the rest of our heroes are out, and that means he'll get 1 extra Weirdstone shard. The rat, you almost went down. Let's see if you live. Orange is high. 43, full recovery. And the Killabee, he lives too. Dark boy, he's gonna get murderized.
Spear guy.
Yep. What's gonna be high?
Black.
66, that's good.
Quick spirit.
From the never doing that again roll. Dead.
Super dead.
Boys.
5 is going to be a strength. They're all strength 4.
Oh, yeah. Shaman.
5, he's got the new skill. Or spell. Dead. 2, which is the one you have, so roll again. 3. Zap and Oiger off. So I'm going to get to roll for the Ratza. He's going to get an 8, which is going to be leadership or initiative. Leadership, so he's now leadership of 6. More skill, 9, which will be a characteristic increase, so roll again. +1 toughness, toughness 5, biggin. Meat, the rats have got a leadership increase. Red rat gets a 6 for strength or attack. It's gonna be attacks, he's got 2 attacks in his profile. Dirty, he'll roll for another spell and see which one he gets. It's gonna be a 5. 10, so he's going to get a new skill as well. Get a additional skill of Wall Runner, so he can now run up walls. Time, you got 2 heroes left. It's going to be a 7, which will get you 2 shards. I've got all 6 of my hero. No, my boss went down, so I got 5 heroes, but I won for 6, so I get 6 dice. And trip 1s plus, that's going to be 15, so 18. So that'll be 4 shards. No, 3 shards. 4 plus 1 for the 5, which is the shard that I got from defending the find. So 5 shards for me, and you got, 7, which is 2 shards for you. And I got triple 1s, which is a tavern. I could sell the barrels for a good price. Unfortunately, my men are also interested in contents. My warband leader must make a leadership test. If he passes, the warband gets 46 gold from wine and ale. If he fails, I drink to my heart's content. I get D6 gold worth of alcohol. And that's it. So I gotta make a leadership 6 test to get 46 gold. Otherwise, my guys get drunk. I totally fail that badly, and I get D6 instead. 5 extra crowns. Crunk on. They found the crunk juice and got crunking. 70 crowns with the extra one you had in the bank. I'm gonna get 80 from my 5. We mostly saved our gold this time around, going and buying slings for various people. Just make sure everyone can use one's equipped with one, but for the most part, that is that. Gormaw down, I suppose the shaman takes over the warbands, and they become... What's the shaman's name?
Wagzappa.
Wagzappas. And the current warband for the orcs is 2 boys in a group, 2 biggins, and a boss. Can't rehire your leader. So unfortunately, the shaman is the current guy leading the warband. All right, so there we go. We're now tied 1-1 at warband leader kills. Both of us wondering what we're going to do. Because you can't hire a new warband leader, and he's capped out right now at 3 heroes. It's like playing dwarves. You only have super limited access to heroes. So when one dies and you can't rehire him, it's like you have to wait for this Lad's Got Talent while you're going through all these games where you're not earning very much gold. So you'll have to hire some more boys. Ranged boys, multiple small groups of boys to get multiple advances hopefully in a game, and then just run as often and as much as you can. Bank your gold and try and earn yourself with this Lad's Got Talent. I had some various successes. Method Rat did come through. I have to find a way to heal an old battle wound. I know how to do it in Necromunda. I don't think I can do it in Mordheim because I currently have the most unreliable warband leader. He might just not show up sometimes and cripple the warband, which kind of makes sense for Skaven. I'm kind of okay with that. So we will see you guys for more Mordheim in the future. Until then, this is Jason. Happy wargaming.